Chapter 34. Huang Feihu meets the Prime Minister. Huang Gun crawled toward Han Rong on his knees, saying humbly, "The criminal Huang Gun is here to see your excellency." Han Rong hurriedly returned his salutation. "Venerable General, this matter's so important that I cannot make any decision on my own authority. But what do you wish to see me about? For the crimes committed, the Huang family should all be dealt with according to the law. Nevertheless, I beg you to show mercy on just one of us. We would appreciate it even after my sons and I had gone to the netherworld." Huang Guan pleaded pitifully. "Tell me what you have in mind, sir." Han Rong answered politely, "I've no complaints about dying for my son's crimes. Nevertheless, the Huang family has served the kingdom for 7 generations. What a pity it is that all my descendants will be ruthlessly massacred. Here on my knees, I beg you to take pity on my 7-year-old grandson. Let him out of this pass so that the Huang family may not be extinguished. Would you kindly consider it, General?" "You're mistaken, General. As commander here, I'm obliged to carry out my duty and cannot act out of personal consideration. Every member of your family enjoyed wealth and noble status. You've received great favor, but you've never appreciated it. I must take you all, including your children, to Zhaoge for trial. The court will distinguish the innocent from the guilty. No one should be dissatisfied, as it'll all be done through the lawful channels. Should I comply with your wishes, I would be colluding with you to deceive the king. I would be taking the burden of your crimes onto my own shoulders. I can't do it, Commander," Huang Gun pleaded. "Though the Huangs have broken the law, there are still many good people in the Huang family. What harm could there be in sparing a small child? As the saying goes, every person has a sense of compassion. You shouldn't be so stubborn as to refuse us such a small favor. The ancient proverb says, to withhold help when one has the power to give it is like returning from a treasure mountain empty-handed. No one can be certain that nothing will happen to him in his life. Besides, the Huang family has done the king great service, and it's not been our wish to rebel. We were wronged and forced into it. I beg you to show compassion. We'll never forget your kindness. General, I couldn't set him free unless I were to rebel and follow you to West Qi. But that's out of the question." Han Rong refused bluntly. With great wrath, Huang Gun said to his 2 grandsons, "I'm a marshal. How can I degrade myself so pitifully before him? Since the general refuses to be merciful, let's throw ourselves fearlessly into his jail." He took the 2 boys to the jail and was locked inside. When he saw his father and sons arrive together, Huang Feihu burst into loud sobs. "I never thought that everything you said would come true. I'm the most unfilial son that has ever lived. As things have already reached this stage, feeling sorry isn't of any use. I begged you to let me live, but you didn't take me seriously. Why grumble now?" Huang Gun said coolly. It was such a great feat to have captured Huang Feihu's entire family, as well as his gold, silver, and jewels, so his generals held a banquet to offer Han Rong their congratulations. As they drank, they discussed who should escort the prisoners to Zhaoge. "Only if I go personally can we be assured of security," Yu Hua said proudly. "I won't feel at ease unless you accompany them." Han Rong replied with satisfaction. The following day, Yu Hua took 3,000 soldiers and set off for Zhaoge with the 11 prisoners. After traveling 80 li, the group reached Jiapai Pass. Huang Gun saw that his headquarters and mansion were in the same condition as before. But he was now a convict in a prison cart. He felt so distressed that he couldn't restrain his tears. In the Golden Light Cave on Xiangyong Mountain, Fairy Primordial was meditating on his bed when he felt his heart pounding abnormally. As a celestial, his heart could only be stirred by events of great significance. He made a divination on his fingers and found that Huang Feihu and his family were in grave danger. He ordered Golden Haze Lad, "Bring your fellow disciple here at once." Golden Haze Lad found Neja practicing the lance in the peach garden and called out to him. "Master wants you to see him at once, brother." Neja put down his lance, went to his master, and bowed. "Master, what orders do you have for your disciple? Huang Feihu and his father are in great trouble. Go down the mountain and rescue them. Just help them get out of Sishui Pass, and then return without delay. In the future you'll all be ministers in the same court." Neja was an active youth and was delighted to be given the mission. Grasping his fire-tipped lance, he sped on his wind-fire wheels towards Chuangyin Pass. He alighted on a mountain near the pass. He waited a long time before he saw an army marching smartly towards him with flags and pennants fluttering gaily and swords and halberds gleaming in the sun. "How can I go at them without a reason?" Neja thought. "I must pick a quarrel with them first." He took up his position on a narrow stretch of the road and began to sing. "So long have I lived that my age I forgot. I answer to my master, but heaven I fear not. Even when monarchs pass this way, a fat gold ingot they must pay." A patrolman reported to Yu Hua. "General, there's a funny fellow standing on two wheels, singing in the middle of the road." Yu Hua ordered his men to halt and rode out on his fiery golden-eyed monster to find Neja blocking the way on a pair of wind-fire wheels. "Who are you?" he asked. "I've lived here for many years. Anyone who passes, whether an official or even an emperor, has to pay me a road toll. Wherever you're going today, you'd better pay up fast, and I'll let you continue your journey without delay," Neja declared. Yu Hua burst into laughter. "I'm a general under Han Rong, commander of Sishui Pass. I'm taking the rebels Huang Feihu and his family to Jiaoge. How dare you stop me? Get out of the way if you want to live. So, you've achieved great merit, capturing a bunch of rebel generals. Okay then, just pay me 10 gold ingots, and I'll let you pass." Yu Hua was furious. He spurred his mount forward and struck at Neja with his halberd. Neja returned the blow with his lance. How could Yu Hua stand up to Neja, who had been trained by an immortal in martial arts unknown to mortal man? Exhausted, he made a feint at his opponent, then turned and fled. As Neja pursued him, he waved the soul-killing pennant, but Neja only laughed at the black vapor. "So this is the soul-killing pennant. What's so extraordinary about it?" he cried mockingly. He beckoned to it and it flew into his hand. He then slipped it into his leopard skin bag. "How many do you have altogether? You'd better give them all to me now." As he had lost his magic weapon, Yu Hua turned his mount to engage Neja. "My master sent me here to rescue Huang Feihu. If Yu Hua discovers my plan, he may kill them. I can't delay any longer," Neja thought. He parried Yu Hua's blows with his left hand and took out his gold brick with his right. He tossed it into the sky. Quick! Quick! Shining brilliantly, the gold brick flew high into the air and then dropped down swiftly, striking Yu Hua on the head and knocking him flat across his saddle. Bleeding profusely, he galloped off, dragging his halberd behind him. Neja followed in pursuit, but then thought better. "My master sent me here to rescue Huang Feihu. If I keep pursuing Yu Hua, I'll just be delaying my mission." Turning back, he threw his gold brick into the air, sending Yu Hua's men fleeing. He then looked at the dirty, ragged men in the prison carts. "Which of you is General Huang?" he asked. "Who's the gentleman riding on the wheels?" Huang Feihu asked in return. "I'm Neja, surnamed Li, a disciple of Fairy Primordial. My master realized that you were in trouble and sent me from the mountain to rescue you all." The prince was delighted. Neja broke open the prison carts and released them. As Huang Feihu prostrated himself in gratitude, Neja said, "Take your time, General. I'll go first and hold Sishui Pass for you. I'll wait for you all there and help you get through." Thanking Neja again and again, they picked up their weapons and started off after Neja to Sishui Pass. Han Rong was drinking with his generals when Yu Hua's return was announced. Something must be wrong, he said with alarm, and asked anxiously when Yu Hua entered the hall. Why have you returned, General? You look pale. Are you wounded? Yu Hua related his encounter with Ne Jia. What about Huang Feihu and his family? I don't know. Han Rong stamped his foot. All our hard work has been in vain. If His Majesty learns that I'm responsible for the rebels' escape, he'll never forgive me. Huang Feihu's still in an impossible situation. He can't get through this pass, and he can't retreat to Zhaoge either. We can just guard the pass and block his advance, a general suggested. They were still discussing what to do when a scout came in. A man riding a pair of wheels is here. He wants to challenge the seven-headed general. That's the man who beat me, Yu Hua cried. Han Rong angrily ordered his men to mount, ready for battle. TLL personally capture this wretch, he pledged. When he took his generals out of the pass, he saw Ne Jia on his wheels, still demanding. Come out, Yu Hua, I'll finish you off. Who are you? Demanded Han Rong, galloping ahead of his generals. Ne Jia looked at Han Rong in his gold helmet, gold armor, and red battle robes, and answered. I'm none other than Li Ne Jia, disciple of Fairy Primordial. By order of my master, I came here to rescue Huang Feihu. Unfortunately, I failed to kill Yu Hua just now. I've come here to get hold of him. You released the convicts wanted by the imperial government, and still have the gall to come here causing trouble. Han Rong cursed. The Shang dynasty's destined to end soon, and a sage rulers already appeared in West Qi. Heaven has determined that the Huang family will be a pillar of the rising Zhou kingdom.